Hey, everybody, welcome
Hey.
back.
Hey, folks.
So, I'm back. You guys can see me. I know. It's a fucking travesty. But here we are.
Viewership just
Speaking
drops.
of, you can, right?
Oh,
Everyone just
no.
fucking unsubs.
Oh no.
Fuck this guy.
Damn, this is why our viewership was going up. God damn.
I'll make up.
Oh
for
no.
it. Everybody tunes in to see Raphael the Marvelous.
The Marvelous. Man, I feel like a fucking Raphael should be on the Prestige, man.
Absolutely, man.
So I feel like we have to write a fucking class for Raphael that's a magician.
I
That
mean,
needs to be a thing. Not a wizard. Not real magic. Just sleight of hand magic.
Bud, what did you take as your background? Please tell me charlatan.
Entertainer.
Close enough.
I mean, yeah.
That
Do you got
works.
sleight of hand or no?
What did I put this in? No, Raphael doesn't do such
Trickery.
various things. I
Sleight of hand
require
isn't
no
always
No.
stealing, bud.
Raphael's a little bitch.
Listen, guys. You haven't been fucked on by birds, so you two are good.
Listen, I got no problem with him, but he's still a little bitch.
But he's got a nice set of nuts, though.
You know, he's got a nice set of
Way
nuts.
nicer than yours, man. Sorry.
I mean, that's
shots
fine.
fired.
Listen, his nuts can
Hey.
be better, but I can use my stuff better. Like, that's the
Are you
performance.
sure he is a bard?
Listen,
I mean, he can probably, sing a hymn and
I got a higher constitution. I can last longer. Don't you worry.
And which one of us
You better watch
is
out. He's gonna
Lady
cast
Grell
large
Hunt,
juice.
huh?
Didn't we actually cover this in the last session a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. And y'all were like, Madden got the endurance, though.
So we covered this, except since then, Raphael picked up Enlarge Reduce. So Madden
Okay.
automatically loses.
Got him.
Boo! Boop.
Anyway,
Before.
Anyway.
Oh shit, we're streaming.
I mean, welcome, guys. Welcome back to the game of Waterdeep.
I
We're
think
sweating.
Yay!
Last time we left off, though, characters got back from Growlhund Manor, did a couple things, and the last episode was dealing with Growlhund Manor, right?
Yes,
Dealt with
You mean
Growlhund
G
Manor, G Manor,
G Manor.
dealt with G Manor,
Tried to cut the king.
a noble, not the king.
Well, it
Just-
doesn't matter. Doesn't
We're
matter.
cucked.
It's
That's all
still the
that
name.
matters.
It's still the name of the game. Doesn't
I thought
matter.
it was the king. I thought that was the king.
He got
He was
cut
a
off
manor.
there.
He was a lord.
Hey, Raphael the Marvelous cuck blocked him, though.
I
So,
know. It's some bullshit.
enthralling
Yeah.
performance. Dealt with all that, got threatened. Madden got a rapier put to his neck. You know how that goes. And,
A Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah.
A woman trying to stab Madden? That's Tuesday. Get back, and as you guys are sitting around the table in the den on the second floor of the Trollskull, Zen walks in, all bloodied, looking almost like Carrie, with scars across his chest and face.
Oh, congratulations! You're coming of age.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's not what you meant, was it?
No! No!
What's wrong with you people?
He said came in looking like Carrie. That was on him.
Yeah, that's on him. What's wrong with him?
Oh my god. This is all because of the way you sent that text earlier. That's all it is.
It was because it was autocorrect.
Damn it, autocorrect. You had to bring up Carrie. So, Waterdeep Dragon Heist is now a coming of age story starring Zen.
Nah.
And this is where I see myself out. Later, guys.
Right. It's been real. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream there.
Super short.
Randy, we are out. Yeah, that's where we're going to kick it off. Zen, did you want to do the whole explanation, or did you want me to?
I would wait for the initial reactions of the party, seeing as how I'm just kind of taking everything in myself. And I'm sitting there, like, drinking, like, from this, like, tankard that I, like, mixed together downstairs. Kind of just processing everything, kind of just getting myself back together, since I'm kind of just, kind of losing life essence.
Speaking
Alright.
of which, for those watching, there may be some shenanigans because it seems like everybody's drinking out of something today.
Yep.
I think Dan just went to go get something.
I
But you guys see Zen
am I still
walk
making
in.
my bed?
You already made your bed. You were sitting around the table. You guys were all conversing about the day. When,
I say, "What's up, man? You look different."
Yeah. Is it like I point to like I look like I got mauled and shit like that. I point to the scars on my face. Is it that or that? I point to the other like grievous gash in the side of my
You get a haircut?
No,
everybody, give me perception checks.
I did get a
except for
close shave.
Mooney, see the chat when you get a chance, bud.
You look good, man.
Raphael, no.
You're
You guys are gonna take a long rest right after this.
I understand.
It's like you guys are just about to go to bed when Zen walks in. Oh god, dude, Madden, I'm so glad you rolled so fucking low.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
you the marvelous.
What's your bonus to that, Madden?
I have a total of 10.
Okay, good. Let's see.
So, like I said, yeah, man, it looks like you got a haircut.
Yeah, Madden, you don't see it at all. Raphael and Cyrus, you see that Zen is a little bit. Shoulders are looking a little more straightened back, buffed up. Body's looking leaner, and you can almost see his tooth, his canine coming down the side of his lip there. A little sharper for wear, a little sheen on it. And other than the 3 claw marks on his face and 3 claw marks on his chest, he seems a little hairier. Just a little bit.
How's his
Good.
fingernails look?
Fingernails are looking normal, bruised up a bit.
It seems you've been training or something.
You can say that just a little bit, but I would assume like the original people I came in with would know a little bit of why I'm here.
Not really.
Not
All right,
re-
I don't know you.
No, I don't think Raphael or
Danathor.
yeah, Danathor would know. But I think I know Cyrus and Madden. I mean, if Madden chose to pay attention to what little bit I gave on why I'm in the city. But basically, I go and say, well, I kind of found what I was looking for. I came to the city for. You know that guy I was hunting down that did
I'm gonna
some.
be honest. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't remember shit about what you said. So just tell me.
Can you just go to bed, Madden, please? If you're gonna be interrupting, I mean.
I'm not
I want to
interrupting
hear
shit.
your tale.
I'm just telling you. You cut to the point.
Maybe some people want to hear a story, huh?
Hey, 3 shots, please.
You can go get that downstairs. Mind the
Who the fuck
blood.
you talking to? You're not an owner up here. Get down there.
I am an owner, you dumb bitch. So don't even come at me.
Yeah, he is.
He is an owner.
He's on the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to keep talking? You want to talk? You want to talk
Like-
about that?
The only
Little
one who
talkie
is
talk?
Raphael.
If anyone, so I can stay here. But hold on one second. Garcon?
There's no one coming up there, dude. They
Yeah.
tend downstairs.
Some bullshit.
You guys told them to stay the fuck out of your rooms.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, it's their fault for not listening to me. They get better ears. Anyway. All right, continue. I'm just going to. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that guy I've been hunting down, right? The original point of why I came to the city.
I don't remember him at all. But go on. Go
Okay.
off, King.
Anyway, yeah, this guy, basically,
Did you spread his cheeks?
no, nothing like that. Matter of fact, he spread my
Did you
village's
spread your
cheeks.
cheeks?
No, he spread the
Oh,
village.
Lord.
Zen,
I'm so sorry.
What?
My boy.
mind your words because of Madden.
I should have been there to protect you, my guy. I'm so sorry. You got your cheeks clapped. I didn't.
DM, take it away because I can't deal with Madden right now.
Madden
All right,
can't
Madden.
do a Madden.
Madden, cut the shit for a minute.
Madden
All
can't
right,
deal with
all right.
Madden.
Then go ahead, bud.
Ah,
I'm just crying and
basically,
trying to
Yeah.
I go on to explain that I've been hunting down a man that's pretty much destroyed my village and a couple other wood elf villages, and basically he is reminiscent of, he's pretty much a serial killer in all standard means. But the real thing that was really strange about it is it seemed like it was more animal attacks than it was a humanoid attack. And so I mentioned that, yeah, I finally caught him, or like his trail around the sea ward. That's why I ditched when I did. And
cheese clip. I gotta get a drink.
Peculiar animal attacks. I would think the city guard would take care of it.
I mean, city guard doesn't have anything to do with like the villages, and nothing protects ourselves out there but our own. So, I mean, it was enough. It was enough to basically catch our village guard and our warriors off guard, and basically ravage it, destroy it, raid it, take trophies from like our people, and I tracked the murderer down around the sea ward. He got a sneak attack on me and yeah, got the drop on me. I fought him off, but he left me with this. But I did manage to wound him and take his finger.
Ah,
I don't know what he.
how barbaric.
I don't know what he looks like, but I do know he's missing a finger now.
Everybody throw the shout out to Lizzie Tumania for the follow.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go.
We need to get that shit figured out, Randy.
I know. I'm working on it.
And I mentioned to them, so, what do any of you know of lycanthropes?
Everybody give me intelligence checks.
I'm not
Except
there.
for Madden.
That's why I said I'm not there.
I know, I just want to make sure.
Would Arcana
Uh,
climb?
yeah, if you have Arcana, use it.
Ooh, it's a nat 20, baby.
Dan, Authority, you give a shit to do it?
I didn't know if I was supposed to.
More or less to understand what's going on.
Okay, give me a second.
Are you working on the other character?
Is it Arcana or is it
Arcana.
Intelligence? Okay.
It is a arcane creature.
Oh shit, still have it untriggered on fucking advantage. Hang on, let me roll that. Probably gonna be at a worse, but we're gonna reroll it anyway. Okay, 18.
Cyrus, you know the basics about somebody turning into some type of animalistic creature, some type of hybrid. You know, the real basic folklore and all. Danathor and Raphael, you guys know that there are different ways to contract it, and that lycanthropy isn't. It's somewhere between uncommon and rare. It's slowly making a resurgence and becoming more common. Not necessarily popular. Lycanthropes in the city are usually looked down upon or even attacked. And some of the ways to contract it are catching it from another lycanthrope, or different types of ceremonies or blood magic to become one.
Blood magic.
I raise my mug to Zen. Looking sharp there, buddy. I stare straight at his eyes and I lick my canine tooth.
And what did you say?
I said, I raised my mug to you.
Mm-hmm.
I look straight into your eyes and I say, looking sharp there, buddy. And I lick my canine tooth.
That can be taken a couple ways.
I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. I'm guessing you understand what lycanthropes are. So,
Yeah, that's basically what my whole.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hunting one down, and I came across this ancient text. There's total of an order that hunted down these creatures. Now, their means may be a little different since they did use blood magic, but they were still effective. I don't know why they went away or why there's not any more of them around, but I chose to take their path and chose to take the path of the hunter. Now, I take a deep breath and I'm just like, I drown the rest of my drink and I'm just kind of like, I am one of these creatures. I am not mindless, nor am I falling prey to the beast. It is controlled by blood magic and rituals. So any of the weaknesses, nor any of the downfall, I have control over it through magical bindings and ancient rituals.
That sounds dangerous as shit, man.
That's the best
And
part.
as for
I think Raphael
example,
just went out of character.
as for an example, like I show my dagger as like a show, and then I just drag my hand across it. I don't drag my hand across the sharp point of the blade. I just drag my hand across the side of the blade, and it just sparks an electricity. It's why I can do this. And
Still seems pretty dangerous, bud.
huh?
Still seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, but it's effective. It has its strong points.
Pipes.
I mean, it has its strong points.
Points.
Haha. Yeah, definitely. But be it as it may be dangerous, but it is a necessary evil due to some
Is it
stuff in this
though?
world.
Is it though?
I mean, yeah, I see it as so. I mean, only way that if someone's gonna catch a lycanthrope is to possibly meet it on their terms or be even better than them. Which this ritual kind of made me better than the average lycanthrope.
But he still fucked on you.
I still fucked on him though. So it's an even trade. I think so.
Well, guys, it's important. I look around at everybody that we respect his decision, and hopefully, may he not get caught in the dark alley at someone's silver tip.
See, here's the catch. Silver does not affect me. But yep. That's what I said. I have none of the weaknesses, all the perks.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Understood.
But whole bunch of blood magic, which people frown upon.
Well,
Using-
yeah.
Using your life essence. I don't use anybody else's life essence unless you're my enemy, of course. But besides the point.
Now you are a bloodbender.
I come back and
Yes.
slam down 12 shots.
So, never mind.
How y'all doing? You living? Here,
But-
take a shot.
Living.
I hand a shot over to Zen.
And I downed that shot too.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
Constitution save, bud.
Me?
No, Zen.
Also-
He downed a fifth of whatever the fuck. And now he's taking a shot. You're good.
But basically,
Oops, sorry.
I'm hunting another were creature. It's able to change form between humanoid and hybrid. It has given himself over to the beast, so this creature is evil. The only people that do give themselves over to the beast have full control over it.
The fuck are you talking about?
I kind of
Giving background of what he is and what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
He jumps into a furry suit and he gets all like roided up.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
What?
I have a suspicion it's a male that's a recent addition to the city, possibly stowing away amongst the travelers, merchants, or entertainers coming to Waterdeep for the Harvest. How do you say that?
High Harvest Tide.
High Harvest Tide Festival. Now, I don't know what rare creature he is, but he will be different from
Rare creature? You mean like He's wearing a creature?
No, the rare creature, it means half human, half creature, Madden.
What?
I
Those
wish
aren't
Slash
real.
have a 20-foot radius.
What are you talking about?
So you're a furry. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
That's what you're saying. You're a furry. That's fine, dude. You can do whatever you want. Like
Madden,
no judge.
Madden,
Or
hey,
whoever.
Madden,
Fine.
Madden, drink more alcohol.
No. Like,
But
but
I don't
Raphael's with
respect
me.
you, but I accept that.
I respect it because like people gotta nut whatever they want to nut. You know what I mean? As long as you're not hurting nobody. But like, listen, you don't gotta make a backstory. You're not like a tragic hero or some shit. You're just a dude that likes to get nut. Like that's fine.
But is he?
Like listen. You know, like people gotta do stuff, no matter how dangerous, no matter how difficult, no matter how good it might have felt. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to nut and someone wearing a fursuit, you return to your fursuit. Go do you. I slap him on the back. Listen, man, I'm gonna take a nap, but you do you. Have a good night. You want any of these shots?
I just kind of stare at him.
All right then. Boom, 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 boom. 6 shots down, going to bed.
Give me a Constitution save.
And he dies right there.
Nat 1. Only hope.
Yeah.
Little worse for wear. By the time you get back up to your room, you end up puking. But you clean it up before anyone notices.
Puking off of 5 shots? Excuse me?
6
Back to back.
That's what
plus
happened, bud.
whatever he had before.
6
What
shots. Sure.
But not a full moon.
I look at him. I look at Raphael. Do I know he's like looking at the sky?
Give me an insight.
Okay.
And Raphael. Never mind. I'll just see if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell he's looking out at the moon. He's like giving you a look, giving the moon a look, giving you a look.
Can't believe
Like I said before, I do not suffer from the same things
When
they
the
do.
moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's so
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, I look at Raphael. I'm just like I said, I don't suffer from the same things they do. Now they might, but this guy can transform at will, so he's no longer affected by the full moon.
Okay, well, I'll be in my room.
With the door locked and a crucifix rounded with silver. For no reason. No real reason. I just,
Even though it doesn't work, it's still safety.
that's what you say, but we have no proof that it doesn't work.
and plenty of garlic as well, just in case.
Yeah,
You beat me to it, Cyrus.
Wrong
I'll
creature.
slowly back
Wrong
up the
creature.
stairs.
Hey, you said silver doesn't work on you, so let's try garlic.
Yeah, let's try garlic. Yeah.
Do we have a river?
A full gamut.
Running water, right?
yeah, definitely. That's how you deal with a werewolf. Yeah.
Oh, so cut off the head and burn the body.
Burn at the stake. I like it. What's that? We need to see if they can swim. If they can swim, that's a witch? Oh, yeah.
So, before a couple other people leave, I know, did Raphael already leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only ones left are Cyrus and Danathor.
Well, this is what time is it?
It's running about
Time for you to watch.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Oh boy, I'm getting really tired, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed.
Danathor, Zen, anything you want to do before you go to bed or say anything to each other?
No. I've got nothing to say about that. He's, well, then again, Danathor doesn't usually have much to say about anything.
Yep.
So, no. I guess I will just make sure the bar is tended and go to bed.
All right. I guess I'm going to sleep too because I was going to ask for if anyone could assist me on this possibility in the coming times, but everyone's being a little scaredy bitch.
I mean, you walked in and say you're a werewolf. You expect people to
I ain't
not?
scared of shit. Little bitch.
He's
Says-
scared of that fucking alcohol. I'm gonna puke.
All right. I guess I go into trance and go to sleep for 4 hours.
Dope. Your beast blood makes it hard to sleep. You guys wake up in the morning, maybe about, we'll say 7. Well, who has? Let's go. What's it called? Who has the like our elves and can do the only sleep for a certain amount of time?
That's just him.
Jazan.
I mean, Madden definitely has it, but he chooses to ignore it.
Fair.
Half elf.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Madden's half elf?
No, I'm a half elf.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, see,
I
there you
know.
go.
I ain't have shit. I'm full of, bitch.
yeah, you have trance.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. Anyone who has trance and can wake up before the rest, you guys wanted to do anything?
Definitely, like, how is my armor pretty tattered enough for it to not be considered armor?
I'd say yeah. You probably need to get some new ones if it's leaving a scar on your chest.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
whatever. What are you using? Leather chainmail.
Yeah, leather.
You can go pick that up for it's like 1 or 2 gold. It's
Mhm.
cheap as shit. There's a armor smith town, or in the alley actually.
Now, to get, like, a more upgraded version of that, that's gonna be, like, very costly, right?
No, you can find it in the city if you have the money for it.
I mean, only up to about 200 gold,
What do you mean by upgraded version?
like,
Are
plus
we
1.
Armor.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take fucking grand, but easy.
Yeah, it's gonna take $1,000, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, plus ones is a
magic
grand
items
easy.
are plentiful in the city. They're just expensive.
Yeah, no, that's what I figured. Okay, so we have the robot still to find, and we still have the stone still to find, right? And I'm the only one that really cares about the murderer running around the city right now. But
So
We
you have
already
a
took
murderer
care of
running around
one
the city.
murderer, so
Huh? Huh?
there's that. I said we already took care of one murderer.
Yeah, there's that. We can take care of another one.
So just to give you guys an overview of what you have going on, you have the murderer that Zen's talking about. You have the Nimblewright who has the Stone of Galore that you need to go and look for, and then you have
You need to go look for it.
and you also possibly have the Zentarum looking after you betrayed them. Here's looking at you, Zen, or not Zen, Madden.
I mean, yeah, but Madden's passed out right now.
I mean, did you leave any survivors? Like, damn.
No,
So how would the Zentarum know?
What? What's up?
that their plans were foiled. I'm sure they've got spies everywhere, man.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna do 2 things while I'm in trance. Oh, woke up early. Now, if you want me to give rolls for it, so you can just speed it along, I'm also gonna make sure that the Nibblewright's still in the same place where I last saw it at, and then
Which oh,
the
when you
manor.
went,
Yeah, when
yeah,
I went
okay.
outside.
They
the
went to the manor and it wasn't there. It left.
Oh, it wasn't
They-
there. Oh, I asked earlier and they said they didn't look for it, so I was just curious.
Well, it wasn't there when they were there. They were told by Lord Growlhund that it left. That the
Okay,
White
so
Wolf
I
was
would
there.
know that. Okay. I'll at least try to
Oh.
get a general location.
We'll
Again.
go ahead and fill him in on the background of the Nimblewright as well.
I think he got the background of it being created. The only thing he missed was last week. They were able to ascertain that the Growlhund's been working with the Zentarum and had been funding them. It was a whole big back and forth between the Growlhunds and a part of the Zentarum. The Growlhund sent the Nimblewright to get the Stone of Galore, and actually the Nimblewright set off the fireball outside the bar.
Oh.
And that the Nimblewright was sent away with the stone, and nobody knows where it's at.
So, okay, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to wait till everybody else wakes up, and so we can just all do this together. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody's getting up. It's going to be about 7 in the morning or so.
Mhm.
I go down to the bar, ask the chef to make me up some good old eggs and
Eggs and bacon.
yeah, let's do some eggs and bacon. Sounds
Good old beanie.
As you head down there and take a seat, you look down the bar to see. At first, you're not really sure what it was. You give it a double take, and you see what looks like a elf with the head of a bear. Dano, good.
I wasn't ready. Shit. Yeah, man.
There's a
I'm
monster
just
in here.
fucking
Oh
chewing
my
into
god,
a.
it's a bear!
Yeah, right.
It's man, bear,
Okay,
pig.
well, you guys have seen the icon, right? The fucking token.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, almost identical. Okay.
It's fucking Volo.
There, let's put this back out here. Make that boy bigger. I can't make it
Should
bigger.
we still be on the Dragon High start page?
The only other thing would be I could pull up the bar. I don't really see a difference between it.
It's fine.
More or less, it's a colorful background rather than just a map.
But yeah, that token. That's what it looks like, identically, actually. Probably
Is that coming through okay, Randy?
Yes.
chewing through, I don't know, fucking leg of lamb or some shit while I'm poring over a rather tattered-looking tome with bits of metal plating on different locations. Looks like the spine itself is probably metal with some hinge work and a few metal plates on front and back. But the rest, like the pages, look pretty fucking tattered, worn, and a little shredded. But the arms are actually kind of bear-esque as well. They're pretty hairy, and they do end in a set of pretty thick claws. We just lost someone.
Yeah, Mark.
Fucking Mark. Just kind of minding my own damn business, I guess. I don't know why I'm in the bar at the moment.
All right, guys, stand behind me. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
I'm just like
come in.
propped up on the table, just kind of relaxing.
I scoot up next to him. Hey, friend, how you doing today?
Well,
Do it.
I was doing all right till, what's that over there? I point.
What'd you
Hang
say?
Hang on. Where's it at? Eh. God damn it, why is it still on that? Oh, because it's a different character sheet. Give me a second. No. Put it on toggle. Whisper. Don't roll damage automatically. God fucking damn it, dude. I didn't realize it set that on there and I didn't have my toggle on, sorry.
There you go.
But yeah, I said I was doing good until, and then said, look over there, behind you.
Cyrus, give me an insight.
Okay, either way, I get up, grab my things, and just casually walk to the table. Even if he doesn't look where I pointed.
Like,
Fair enough.
Fuck this.
Yeah, I can barely
And then-
believe what I'm seeing.
But I'll kind of look over slightly disgruntled because some random's just bothering me during my meal.
And somebody made a terrible bear pun.
Yeah. It was pretty unbearable.
I mean, there's a lot of animal puns going around today.
I keep eyeing up the book like a hawk.
Like a hawk.
I
Not a bear, though.
I walk downstairs and I'm just like looking at people, like looking at like Cyrus and Raphael. Is
Oh.
Raphael downstairs as well?
I'm also about 260, probably 7.5 feet tall. Big fucking dude.
Don't care.
My mitts barely are the book looks kind of fucking tiny in my hands.
Dan, are you more on the bulky side of the bear or long like a polar bear?
He's long. He's long.
It's more the long bulk.
Yeah, he's more than long.
I'm not like a grizzly. I'm actually
He's
like
not trying to be girth. You know what I mean? He's
Girth
trying to
form
be
too?
length. Like Girth Gang. No, that's not him. He's looking for length. He's like a pencil. You know what I mean?
Or a really big needle,
Yeah. He's like needle. He's like thrusting it like he's like a sewing machine.
like a sewing machine. That's right.
Yeah. Got a fucking problem with sewing machines?
Great insight from Madden over here. Give him a round of applause.
No more
Oh yeah,
tequila
we're
for
playing a
him.
game.
No,
Yeah,
tequila.
yeah, we're playing a game, man.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Those of you coming down do seem kind of surprised at first, but you think it's Waterdeep. What the hell?
Oh, I'm not surprised at all by the bear. Considering what I am and what I'm hunting, I'm just kind of like,
It's fair.
yeah. And I just like look at Cyrus. I'm like, why you mean mugging him? I point to Gramosh. Is it Gramosha?
Yeah, Gramosha.
I point over to Gramosha. I'm like, why you mean mugging him, dude? He's eating his food. He's a paying customer.
I'm just looking at the book, man. That's it. I don't care about the bear.
There's a bear?
The book
I thought you said you were staring at. I thought you were staring at Gramosha.
I said I was eyeing up the book like a hawk.
Oh, eyeing up the book. I thought you said the bear. I'm like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Me.
Gonna have to look for some romance mechanics right now.
Things
It's
might be
like-
getting a little wild.
Oh no. He's a bit too furry for my liking. Sorry.
Only partially.
Did you bring the amulet of Mara?
It's enough.
It's enough.
Is it?
I look over at Cyrus and like, so why are you staring down the dude for?
Yeah, the book. Just the book. Just the book.
As I said, I'm looking at the book.
So what's up with the book? I'd like look over at him and it just looks like a book.
It looks like a leather-bound book with bits of metal and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's got a metal spine with hinges where the
Yeah.
the corners of the spine would be.
I mean, haven't you seen any other kind of spell book before? That's probably what it is. I mean, like,
Man, why did I be a little bitch?
Never mind. I turn around and it's just like waiting for my breakfast.
Fuck that guy.
What are y'all doing?
trying to inspect the newcomer that's in the bar.
There's a new
Eyeing up
comer?
my effects.
Yeah, in his effects, like a fucking thief.
Wait, who's
Right.
a newcomer?
Me.
Like a knowledge thief, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw those greedy eyes. That's why I'm just like, why?
Wait, there's a new someone explain to me who's the newcomer. Oh,
Gramosha.
it's that guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
The only new fucking face in here, guy. I look
Who
at
are
him,
you?
like disgust. It's just like, drink a fucking other.
It's time to address the 700-pound bear in the room.
Right? Yeah. This
I'm
werewolf's
only
not.
260. Thank you.
This werewolf's not gonna bail you out of a mauling.
I mean,
I definitely look like I could do some mauling.
Oh yeah.
I fancy a good maul.
I look over at Gramosha's way. I was like, sorry about that. And I just kind of give him a little wave.
I give a disgruntled grunt in response.
alright, so like, what y'all doing?
Denethor,
reading.
I mean, you
Why are you reading?
servant. I don't know.
Damien?
Damien,
Denethor's servant?
Yeah.
Yeah, Damien.
Hey, Damien, come on over here. Let's go over last night's.
Hey, shoo!
Okay. I guess he would do so. He would probably exclaim that he's gone over the numbers with Lord Rinaldi, but he knows that you're also part of the bar, so he goes over the numbers with you as well.
Okay.
I'm not RPing that character. It's
No.
an NPC, Brett.
I was thinking,
It's an NPC, Brett.
what's it called? We never really got to go over because you were making Evo towards the end there. What? Yeah, you said you want to go with the bounty hunter background. Do you have anything idea for why he's in Waterdeep, born in Waterdeep, something like that?
Man.
Well, I didn't really necessarily mean it to go that route, but it fits to the current criteria. Something that's a common misconception for the Mamoros, they're commonly thought of as lycanthropes. And there was thought of a lycanthrope in the area, and I'm trying to set the fucking story straight that I'm not the fucking lycanthrope.
Yo, real quick for a second. Hey, why are you so furry?
Because he's a Wampa.
Why are you so dumb?
It's a fair question.
Oh, got you there.
I mean, it's an affliction of Madden's.
Fuck up,
It's an
Sirius.
affliction. It's
Fuck up, Sirius. Don't ask for your goddamn input.
no one asked for your input either. Why are you asking why people are furry,
I
man?
was sitting eating breakfast and his dude's all furred up. This dude be a gorilla and shit, and I'm just trying to eat my goddamn breakfast. Fuck off with your bitch ass.
Why you gotta ask insensitive questions, man?
I'm not
I
asking
thought
a
we-
sensitive question. If I asked how furry his dick is, that'd be an insensitive question.
I got
If I
silent.
asked if it was an ant or an
Also a
owl,
fair question.
that is
Not at all, actually.
Madden.
Bring it back.
I'm
Cyrus, what
doing
was
that
that?
shit. I want to slap you right.
Hey, bring it back. Bring it back. Cyrus, what was that?
I cast silence centered on Madden. So everything within a 20-foot radius of Madden.
Again, you don't have silence.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he probably does. It's only like a level 2.
Yeah, it's a level
We
2
have it
spell.
before it. He said in the chat that he was going to get it eventually. So that means he doesn't have it.
I have availability level 2 spells.
Did you pick it before the campaign? You didn't.
Well, I don't know what
Can
caster are
actually-
you?
Can't
What
you
cast?
change it out at long rest?
No, what's your caster class? I don't know what it is.
Cleric, sorcerer.
Nope.
Cleric, actually, yes.
Yes.
Cleric can prepare spells on a
Is it-
daily. They can
Is it
change
two?
stuff around.
Is it true for cleric?
I don't know about that. I haven't looked, but it might be. I know it's not wizard. It's not on my list.
I don't have my players next to me.
Oh wait, it might be. I was looking at first level spells.
So yeah, I prepare silence just for you, and it's free per GM.
Okay.
I didn't think any of you actually motherfuckers had it. That's why I said that.
Well, that's why I
Oh.
prepared it that night.
I will join in the festivities there. Don't know how great I'm going to be at it, but we're going to try. Hey,
What activities are going on?
I am playing panpipes right along with you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're getting the band back together.
Yeah, I give a nice audible share.
Oh, I guess I could have done this. I forgot I could just click on that for the roll. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the 19 performance.
That's fair. That being said, though, in the commotion of all this, Madden,
Yeah.
you feel almost like a long piece of muscle crawl across your arm.
A long piece of muscle crawled on his arm.
That's what he feels. Not what he
That's
sees.
weird.
I look over.
You see a flying snake, the sign of the Zentarum, with a note tied around it.
Ooh, he pissed.
I immediately went to go hit it, and then I realized what it was. And I'm like, I
Hold on.
look at the note.
Because I said I was going to do this.
What happened? Because you said what? Wah.
I said I have to do this for Mark.
Oh,
Yeah, that
so
was
he knows what he's dealing with.
The one you got the tattoo of,
Yeah,
that you still have.
yeah. Again, what? What does it
Have you
say?
opened up the note, or are you saying fuck it?
Yes. No, I said I opened up the note. What does it say?
It says, I would like to know more about what happened at Growlhund Villa. If you can spare the time, meet me at Agaron statue in the City of the Dead at high sun tomorrow. You'll be paid generously for your time and trouble. Istrid Horn.
Ew.
This sounds.
Great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. All we want is a debrief, and you get paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just solely for Madden, though, isn't it?
Yep. I was just talking out at her.
Man, are you sharing that with anyone?
What's that?
I look at it. I put it in my bag.
I think this is how you end up being a sex slave.
I mentioned.
I saw this movie.
I mentioned to
That's not taken.
Cyrus and Raphael, is just like, hey, did you want to possibly help me try to track down that guy?
What
Or-
guy?
I
The-
would like to
the
try and track
Nimblewright?
down the Nimblewright first.
I mean, the Nimblewright. We can track down the Nimblewright, but we also have to track down that murderer too. I'm mentioning this so we can include.
Evo,
yeah.
provided the DM allows, considering the purpose I was in this fucking city for,
I was making
I
sure.
will give
Yeah.
him. I will walk over with the notes I've made of the situation and the last known places he's murdered motherfuckers.
So there's a murderer in town.
Yeah,
There's several murderers in town.
I might grow more famous than I already am if I could track down a murderer.
You can track down a murderer, and you can sing songs about it, and recount the tales.
Yes, count me in.
But yeah, I just mentioned murder because I'm talking to Cyrus and Raphael, but also enough so Garmosha can overhear too. So like if that's a proper leeway for your character to enter, Dan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Provided he allows me.
Yeah.
Where is the location? There, at that place.
I'll go and allow it. I like it.
So I'm allowed to do that?
Yes.
I see you walk over with your notes and stuff like that. I'm just gonna
I have a quick little drawing of the fucking city, quick map drawing of the local area that he's last been sighted or known to have been in the area of, or at the very least, murders that claim that they were done by maulings.
See, I'm gonna move you guys over.
I look up at your character. I look back at the book, and I'm just like, you and me, we're on the same murderer, I think.
Randy's city map with legend.
Let me see. Nah, I'm offended by that. Only because you dabble in blood magics.
Oh, do you know that, or?
Yeah, I'd be able to see it in you, bud. I mean, I can arcana if you'd like me to.
I mean,
Not a great arcana.
I mean, okay, like, I'm not sure how blood hunters are ran or anything like that, so I'm just like, what would you call it, there, Mooney?
Repeat that.
Would he be able to tell that I dabble in blood magic?
The blood magic, no. Lycanthropy, possibly. With the arcana,
Was not a good arcana.
nah, I'm gonna say no with the arcana that he couldn't tell. He could tell something's a little off when you
Off
can't
that
tell
you
what.
smell fucking off.
That's fair. You would smell really off.
I mean, I
You
may.
haven't done anything to cover it either.
You smell like wet animal, but you're not an animal.
That's the first time I heard that, but besides the point of that,
I feel like that's the exact point.
no, we're tracking down the same guy. I'm sure of it.
Well, that might be the case.
Yeah, that's what originally I was trying to get across, that we were tracking down the same guy.
Yeah, I'd like to not be looked at like I'm a fucking monster.
Trust me, I know the feeling. Anyway, I keep that brief as I can be. But,
Let's see. Mark, pinging it right there for you.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
little hold up.
All right, I want to explain real quick. I'm going there, not being overt to bring my attention known. I'm going to find out any entrances, any exits, any vantage points, any sort of people that they're already looking shady, and also any places that I can put up traps.
All right. We'll play that out. We'll play that in a couple minutes.
No, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
saying write that down in text to me so that I don't take any attention away from them unless it is something that I have to RP.
It's gonna be something you're gonna have to RP, but we'll get to that.
All right.
There's actually a scene for it.
Got him.
Shit. Where the fuck were we?
Saying joining the hunt. That's what fucking Evo
yes.
was doing.
Evo's joining the hunt, looking for this creature.
Yes.
Evo, it's unknown to the party just because of all the shenanigans they've been getting into. But tracking this, there's been 3 mangled bodies left across the city, and I will mark them on the map of where they are. But it looks like a wild animal tore into them.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you. And as far as we know, wasn't Zen.
Yeah, this isn't an ordinary murderer at all.
Are we still going with that he takes trophies there, Mooney, or no?
He takes trophies.
Yeah, remember I was talking about it earlier? He was the original reason why I was tracking him down is because he's in the city to feed and take trophies.
Yeah. That wouldn't. You might be the only one that knows that because of how mangled the body is.
Oh, okay.
No one's really.
Oh,
picking up that.
okay, I wasn't sure. If it was evident, they know that something was missing from the bodies. But I'm
mean,
guessing.
mostly organs.
Of course, yeah, organs. Anyway, so what are the 3 different locations, or
I'm marking them on the map now.
okay?
What we need is one of those rangers.
There,
They
if you guys
get
can
back
see
in-
them, these 3 light blue dots.
Yeah, there's 2 of them right next to each other.
No, that might just be a little.
Oh, okay,
Somewhat
okay,
bigger.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
for
see
me,
now.
I don't have it real zoomed in. But yeah, there's one in the Castle Ward, one in the Trade Ward, and one right between the North Ward and the Night and Shadow.
And where are we at right now?
Here in the North Ward, where the red dot, and for some reason, Cyrus's character is.
He's just hanging out. Next
Yeah.
have fun.
Big
Just
red
hanging
dot
out.
is the Trollskull.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he was out there.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's head south to the Night and Shadow.
Makes the most sense.
Yep.
All right,
Um,
Madden, give me your character real quick. Like, put your token out.
You know you can pull those, right?
Yeah,
From if you open up Journal, Mooney, you
Okay.
can pull them off that same
yeah,
way.
I'm already out right there.
Oh, Oh, okay, it's a quick pull.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna have to go into a bunch of shit to do it.
No, you just drag off the name from the list.
All right, we'll go to Madden real quick. Madden, are you trying to be sneaky about this? Trying
Fucking
to
of course. I know I'm going to end up getting murdered for this shit.
give me a stealth.
We out here trying to not die. That's just bad for your health.
Yeah.
And then give me a deception. Okay. Let's see. Agaron statue is a well-known landmark in the city's Parkland Cemetery. A tall marble sculpture of a bearded robed wizard stands atop concentric steps facing west towards the skyline of Waterdeep.
All right.
His hands outstretched with a broad smile on his face. At the foot of the statue stands a female dwarf clad in plate armor.
All right.
Let's see. Weather's fair, a light breeze. People are coming in and out of the City of the Dead. It's like a giant mausoleum or cemetery in the city. So
That makes sense.
here and there. You see
Good
people.
place for a body to get dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a grave dead. You see people walking by the statue, and only one person is standing there at the time. Let's see. Go ahead and give me a insight.
$17.
After looking around and studying the woman over by the statue, you can tell that she came alone. Doesn't look like anyone else is with her, or that she's looking towards anyone else.
All right. What is that? I mean, all right. So is she like? Does she look suspicious in any way, or is she just like chilling?
Just chilling there.
All right. I go up to her. I say, "How you doing? You looking nice."
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Again, what are you doing here? You looking nice.
Just enjoying the view. It's really beautiful out here, even in the
It's a
morning.
mausoleum. It's not beautiful. What are you talking about?
I mean, some people into that creepy shit.
Well, the City of the Dead's actually kept up real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like a mini state park, but it's also a cemetery.
Is there a roller coaster?
No,
Man, what the fuck?
like
This place
state
sucks.
wildlife park type shit,
Shit sucks.
not water park.
I mean, it could be a water park if you give me enough time. Never mind. Anyway, so I say, so you're just here for the view?
Yeah, I like to come out here every so often. It's beautiful out.
All right. Well,
View of these nuts.
oh my god. So yeah. Are you from this area or nah?
Yeah, I was born in Waterdeep.
That's unfortunate.
Grew up near the dock ward.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a rougher side of town.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
She gets a little uncomfortable with you still being there.
But she can be uncomfortable if she wants.
Well,
So
you have a wonderful day, and
I will.
hope you have a good one. And she
Yeah.
walks off.
Well, I'm gonna look around. Basically, I'm trying to find out if there are any, like, what entrances, what exits there are, and if there's any, like, alleyways that I can set up traps early.
There's no real alleyways around the statue. It's more real open, going towards the center of the park there, or the city.
Okay. So there's. Okay.
Low, like little mausoleum, like little crypts that would go underground.
Okay.
You
So I'm
played
gonna go
Skyrim,
down.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the crypt.
All right. You go to the crypt, and I mean it's locked. It's a family crypt.
I don't give a fuck.
We shouldn't be grave robbing now.
You're not
You're
there
not
right
there.
now.
Yeah, you're not there. Y'all can
bad.
suck a dick.
You're trying to bust into somebody's crypt.
Is it an open crypt, or am I breaking the law by going into the crypt?
I mean, it's locked. It's
Okay.
technically private property,
All right, then I'm not gonna go in there. You said there was a crypt. I thought it was like an open shit
and
thing.
like these are all like family crypts.
All right. So then I'm gonna throw like. So what all is there in the area, like that I could set up positioning with?
I mean, you could set up on top of one of the small crypts, and so some of them have like the A-frame roofs that you could be on one side of and look over the other. Some trees you could be in.
No, I'm trying to find a way to put up traps. That's what I've been saying this.
Oh, sorry. Well, you said vantage points as well. That's why I'm like telling you what's going on around.
I literally only give a shit about traps. I give a shit about conserving my life.
What kind of traps do you have?
I don't
Or
have
what
any.
kind of traps are you trying to make?
Again, man, I'm just trying to put space between me and the dude that's going to be trying to kill me.
Well, you gotta have stuff prepared first.
I know that. I can purchase them though, or I can make them my goddamn self.
What's on like just give me an idea of what kind of trap you want to set.
I can do trip wires. I can like we can do trip wires. We can do just restraining traps. We can do. I can do a fucking like a tiger stand.
Little tripwire traps you can set up easy.
Yeah.
You might trip one of the passerbys. It's not like it's completely dead,
Well,
I should say.
Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find an alleyway that I could run to from that position so that I could block it off with like police style restriction tape about a few hours before this shit goes down, and then set it up to where it's now a path for me to run that passersby won't go through, so that I know where the traps are, and I can just lead them on a wild goose chase when they get pissed off at me for eventually killing all their dudes.
To the east, there's a small little, almost like grouping of crypts. Look like small family crypts that you could run through, almost like I think it's just like giant gravestones that you could just be weaving in and out of.
All right, so
and you
what
can
I
set something up in between one of those.
All right, so
You should have brought backup, bro.
I don't need backup. I don't trust any of y'all. Plus, I don't even know you anymore.
I don't even know
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
Don't worry, I'll be on this character for a while, guys.
I hope so.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, I mean, it's a race that I made, so
all right. So with this situation, I have basically it's like instead of like a grave, is there anyone that tends the graves? Or is there anyone that's in charge of that shit?
I mean, yeah, there's groundskeepers.
Okay, so where are the groundskeepers?
I mean, you see one walk around just picking up some trash,
All right.
probably about 100 feet away.
Let me see. What? How does he look? How's he looking?
Normal. Kind of has almost like a jumpsuit on.
Okay. Swimsuit. All right. So what's the? I go up to him and I say, "Hey, buddy. Today's the first day on the job. I just wanted to know where I get your jumpsuits."
You're gonna have to head up to the office over in the trade ward.
Okay, where's the trip? I'm supposed to be taking the night shift. This wing right here is blocked off, or it's supposed to be blocked off tomorrow. And so I like they told me that that's what I'm in charge of tonight for the night shift. That's going to be a whole night of work. Is there any way that do you have any extra uniforms I can grab or something?
Nah, but I get my one a week and I do my job. Check the office in the trade ward. I mean, if you're coming for the night shift, you're coming pretty early, bud.
I mean, they have it. This is my first day, and they're putting me on this. So I'm like, I don't know what all I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Try going to the office, bud.
All right. So where's the office?
North end of the trade ward. It connects to the City of the Dead.
Okay. Give me 1 second. What race is this dude?
He's a dwarf.
All right. Let me see.
You gonna start heading over to the trade ward? Mark?
Yes, I said
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I didn't hear you. It cut out.
Okay.
On your way over to the trade ward, it's rounding about. You've probably been here for a couple hours now. On your way to the trade ward, you remember the note said tomorrow, not today.
I understand that. I'm preparing today
Okay.
because fuck these dudes.
Okay, I understand. That's one.
Because if they turn on me, I'm killing every single one of them by my damn self.
Trying to.
Oh yeah, or dying in the process.
You get over to the City of the Dead, the maintenance office. There's a crypt right across the street from the office. That's how close it is to the City of the Dead.
All right.
Hitting that there, you go in. There's a bubbly-looking wood elf with a giant book open, scrawling in notes, bunch of numbers, different things like that. Looks like what's it called? Payroll.
Hi, I'm Griffin Conservin. I was here because this is my first day on the job, and I'm supposed to be doing the night shift tonight.
Go and give me a deception.
It's Mark's retail voice.
Right.
It is.
It really is. It's straight up
Yeah, I heard the retail voice before. I'm like, yep, that's a retail voice.
Yeah.
You ought to hear him when he's on the phone with the hotels. It's great.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's like watching
Plenty of
just a
time.
devil.
Oh. God damn.
For another time.
For another time. It just memories. Hamilton. Oh, you're the new person for night shift. That's awesome.
Yeah.
She goes and grabs a gray jumpsuit with a orange stripe in it. Seattle, what the fuck? And passes it to you. Gives you a little name badge. Said, here, just go and piece of chalk, write your name on it, and should be all set. Just get there around 11.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now, what they were telling me was that since I'm going to be closing off the one wing of the grave centers. Is there a way that I could mark it off, or let me working on that area? Is there a way I can mark it off so that other people aren't disturbing that area? I wouldn't want to disturb any family members, of course, but I just want to make sure that everyone is there and safe. You know.
She goes and passes you over some. It's like a real thin piece of leather, but it's almost like block-off tape, like a security tape.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'll be up here tonight to get everything set in stone. You get it in stone. But I will catch you later. Have a great night. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate you so much.
No No problem. You have a good one. Welcome to the company.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Audra.
Audra. Perfect. Thank you, Audra. I did.
Good job, Mark. Getting back over to the spot that
I'm heading over to.
spot.
Yeah, I'm heading over there immediately.
So you're trying to like have a little alleyway blocked off on the top with it, and you're gonna slide under, or what?
I'm trying to have it blocked off in any way so that just pedestrians won't go in that area. I'm trying to set up traps. I'm trying to make it to where I know that pedestrians won't set these things off, and that I'm just going to be able to go through, do my thing, and not be disturbed, and I'll be able to trust it.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand for setting up the traps.
All right. All
right. So you do a simple little X across a certain area, blocking off,
Okay.
and run a small piece of rope across the bottom of the ground there, nailing it into the stone. Just a basic little, not really a trip wire, but just a rope to trip them up as they go.
Yeah. But the main thing is I'm trying to make a grid map of how to escape. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like map out a way to escape from that statue, like to where the bar is.
All right. I'll explain to you a brief one that will be used. So,
Okay.
Following along between the first crypts, there is going to be that X and piece of rope as a first little trip line.
Yeah.
You have another X on the other side, but this time you have rope going in the X formation as well. The leather strip is actually hiding the rope, so that when somebody runs into it, it's going to cross-line them across the chest. Keep going along. You put another X on the next one. Caltrops down.
Okay.
And cutting over to the north, you would set up more tape with caltrops on it, various things with rope, or
I don't have any of those on me. I'm going to go to buy. Okay, go ahead.
Not good, bud.
Oh, I was just going to say I'm going to go to one of the stores to buy all these things and to set up as many of them as possible.
Okay.
And if possible, like, are there any open graves?
Open graves, no, but there are a couple open crypts that you could duck in. It would be trespassing, but it would also, if you can duck in and hide, you'd be fine. There are ones that are just kept open because of how frequent they're used.
Okay, so I'm covering one of the open graves with a tarp, and then after
not a grave, but an actual like a stone crypt, stone building.
Okay, so there's no actual graves. Okay,
No.
got it. So crypt is an internal thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like a small stone building that goes underground.
Okay, so it goes underground?
Slightly. It's just dug in enough so they can put multiple bodies in it.
Fuck. Okay, so I can't do any pit traps. Okay, got it.
I mean, you could make a small pit trap where you block stuff off.
I'm not gonna.
Don't get too wild. You're not a Ninja Turtle.
I'm just trying to like make a punji stick trap.
Instead of like a big punji stick trap, you can make a small one, for just a foot.
Okay, that's fine. I want to do that.
All right, you put that around one of the areas there, and you get yourself
toothpicks.
you get yourself a nice little. It almost looks like Home Alone through some of these between some of these crypts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the move. We're lit. Like I'm on the listen. Dying is bad for my health.
But you get yourself a nice little path out of the city of the dead, and from there you could just travel through the North Ward back up to the bar.
Okay, yeah, I get all that stuff figured out.
That would take you probably going to the store and everything, probably a good 3 hours figuring all that out.
All right, I'm down.
With the rest of you guys, you were headed over to You headed over towards the first crime scene, right?
Yep.
It's been a few days since that crime scene. The blood is still on the street, on the blocks. Um, People are still going about their normal lives and everything. Passersby sometimes look at the blood stains, and you see a woman every now and then, and just keep walking.
Uh,
Other than that, nothing really of claim here.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the that thing you gave me, Mooney. The whole sense by smell.
Yeah. Go and give me a perception, Josh.
Yeah, I get to do at advantage because of my thing. Yeah.
See, Dan, you end up finding a small tuft of hair that seemed to blew over towards one of the sewer drains. It's still real dry since it hasn't been raining. Zen, you don't sense anything in the area.
Okay. And then I look over at anybody else and ask if they found anything. I look at Raphael or at
Evo.
or Evo or
That's why I have both names on my
Serious. Yeah. No. I was like trying to think of who was here. It was Raphael, Evo, and then Cyrus. Yeah. I look around at them and see if they found anything.
I kind of go like hands up, like nothing here.
Let me roll an investigation here.
Ooh.
Yes, Inspector Raphael on the case.
On the case. Man of many talents.
My investigation was higher. Fuck you.
Oh, I know. I was just saying, like, our bard is like pulling out all the stops.
Well, I mean, he's a bard, so he automatically gets fucking jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Raphael, looking around, you see the blood is pretty much just dried into the stone, and you see that Evo had found a tuft of fur.
Now, did it look like the wind blew it over there, or did it look like it got caught in the drain?
Wind blew it over there. It's kind of just like was blown up against the drain.
This site doesn't
It's
look
still very
fresh.
dry.
Sure the fuck doesn't. I'll keep the tuft of hair, though.
Good idea.
And move to the next location, I guess. I guess from our spot, I don't know, there's a dime
Hold on,
away.
but
Is there another one?
Cyrus pulled out the nimble right detector.
Yeah.
It's actually starting to go off pretty fast.
I guess we're going to find that little bitch first.
Yeah, I figure we
Well,
might.
you guys are.
Time.
I don't know anything about
Part
that.
of me that worries the murderer and the Nimblewright are one and the same.
Unless it's a hairy Nimblewright, I don't think so.
You start.
Unless the victim was Harry.
It could be, yeah, true.
Yeah, take it up with the city guard. So you guys are following with the nimble right detector?
I'm inclined to not because Evo doesn't know anything about that. So that being the case, I'm going to head over to the castle ward.
Serious, keep the Nimblewright detector out.
Short of being told otherwise. I mean, if I'm told that there's something else that's close, then obviously I'd investigate that. But oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, unless anyone wants to tell, like, also Evo about the Nimblewright or anything like that. Since, the tracker's pulled out, it's kind of like the obvious, like, making beeping noises and shit.
Oh, no, it doesn't beep, just the umbrella spins.
See, there's another nefarious figure that we're searching for called the Nimblewright. He's a machine man of some kind. Very dangerous.
He blew up
very,
like
really dangerous.
6 to 8 people. Was it a few weeks ago or was it a few days ago?
Like 3 days ago?
3 days ago?
Yeah.
With me working with that detective, this is to see if I've picked up on anything while I'm at the office. That was a shit one, but at least it's something. Like maybe it had been mentioned, or the fact that I was right next to when that fucking fireball went off to begin with.
You were in the crowd after the fireball went off.
Okay, then I will look into that because they would probably give me the information that this little mechanical bastard has a necklace of fireball, and I know that's muy dangerous.
Mm.
Muy
So I will-
dangerous.
I'll stick with them. Muy dangerous.
Muy dangerous.
Alright, is it the only one that finds it funny that the polar bear is speaking Spanish?
Muy.
No.
Dios
No.
mío.
I mean,
Más.
Dios mío.
Dios mío.
I look over at Cyrus. I look over at Cyrus, and I'm just like, now does it?
Sieg Heil.
Oh,
Come on.
Go,
Fuck off.
which does it
Hey,
go
listen,
off
that's
in
just
any
a victory, okay?
in any particular direction, or
I guess I will follow whoever has the detector, whoever is picking up on more, I guess, activity from the detector. I'll just follow them.
Okay. Well, I start trying to move towards the next point and see if it see how that fares.
As you're heading over, you get to about right. What even let me do? Yeah, we'll stay about right here, right off one of the alleyways, and it just keeps going nuts. Go ahead and give me perceptions.
he's close. We can't pass up this opportunity.
Zen?
working on. Sorry,
What the fuck? Move
I was seeing-
faster, Zen.
I was seeing if I could roll from the previous roll, but evidently not.
Zen and Evo, you guys see it almost looks like a pile of garbage rumbling over in an alleyway nearby. The nimble right detector is just going. It's spinning literally as fast as it can. There's no possible.
Going ham.
All right, I charged the bag.
It looks like a Beyblade on top of that bitch.
Okay, well, I charged the bag of garbage.
You're charging it?
Yes.
Yeah, I run forward as well.
You're literally using charge. Dash action. Closing distance and mauling the fuck out of it.
Initiatives.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
initiative. Come on, you've been screwing me last game too.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. Is it not? Oh, there it is.
Man, I rolled a fucking 9. Fuck you.
Bring up the rear. Yeah.
Randy, move over to nimble right. I moved it as the next
No.
one over.
I don't want
Oh, what?
it. My D&D stream. I tell you what to do.
Here's the detector. You guys got to see a
Damn.
little bit in the background, which I thought was cool.
So, okay, so that was what we're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, I kept it in the background. I thought it was kind of cool overlay. I thought it was neat.
Listen, I was just making sure I went to the right screen. I'm like, wait, am I looking at the right thing? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, you're good, bud. All right, let's see how our initiatives went. Good.
Grimosha may go before me.
Yay. I'm telling you guys, Evo is fine.
Evo.
Let's see.
A 10.
So it is.
All right, Raphael, it is your turn. There is a you see Evo charge towards a bag of trash. Evo, I'll say you were able to move forward before initiative started.
I'd hope. That's a fucking mighty charge.
That is.
60 feet.
The bag of trash is about 80 feet. Kermosha took a charge, and he is 60 feet in front of you.
Okay. I gather he saw something, but I don't know what he saw.
Correct. You just see him charging towards an alleyway with just looks like a littered
I
alleyway.
probably would have called back if it's him. We need to get the drop. That's why I was moving so fast. Probably would have said that quickly as I charged it.
So he's saying that the nimble
I know
right
how
possibly
dangerous a
damage.
necklace of fireball can be. That's why I want to get the drop on it. If that's what this is. If it's
Okay.
not, then I just strewn garbage all over the alleyway. No biggie.
So he's charging off towards a littered alleyway, saying that the nimble right's in there.
All right, I'm going to cast the spell Fairy Fire, centered on the bag of
On
trash.
me. So it has advantage on me.
Sure.
Damn it.
There's a 20-foot cube around the bag of trash, and anything other than my allies. Well, it does say any creature, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, that would just mean. Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, I've got 20 feet before I'm even in the alley, so
Yeah, I want to make sure it doesn't
you've
hit my
got some
ally.
clearance.
but you would have to move up because it is. What I say?
Oh,
80
it's only a
feet?
60-foot range. Yeah, you have to.
No, he can move up because I said it was 80 feet away. You move 60.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could get it and be just outside Evo's range.
Okay,
Just
then,
barely.
yeah,
I'm not getting fairy fired.
I'll run,
So fucking slight.
move up, cast the spell, and that's my turn.
Let's see. What color would you like it to be?
It has to be something marvelous.
If you say mauve, I'm kicking you out of this game.
It needs to be mauve. Now that
Fuchsia.
you've said that it needs to be mauve.
Fuchsia. It's a fuchsia.
Hot fucking pink.
I mean, it is fairy fire.
I fucking hate you. Oh my god.
Old Trash Man Joe is now fucking glowing purple.
Yeah.
What do I
Looks over
see?
towards all the trash littered there. God damn it, Cyrus.
I'll take it off.
Fucker. You see the outline of almost like a fuchsia suit of armor inside the trash. Not like, buried under the trash.
Awesome.
It's going to bring it down to...
Suit of armor.
That is... Shut the fuck up. It's going to bring it down to Evo. 20 feet from you, bud.
I'll just keep on charging, bud. Charge feat allows me to take the charge action as a bonus action.
Charge it, bud.
All right, well, I'm going to keep on charging. With the ferocity of the Ursidae, it allows me, as long as I'm using my maul at the end of my charge, I have advantage on that attack.
Oh, you're going to get advantage because
So I have advantage upon advantage. Not that that's a thing, but I have advantage on top of advantage.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
All right, switch to advantage. Roll my maul. 22.
That will hit.
Ooh, it's a good solid hit too. Oh, I'm sorry. They were in the middle of talking and shit, but my standard is, as most casters would be, casting mage armor. Just letting you know.
So your action was mage armor? And...
No. This was that shit's good for 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Before I even set up from the bar, it's something I would have done.
Okay.
But everyone was talking and trying to get ideas of what was going on, so I'm just letting you know that is currently going on.
All right. Whenever you guys set up or anything you want to cast it, just throw it in chat so we have it.
Okay, gotcha.
But that's gonna hit 10 damage.
Yes.
You kind of dig in a bit and you feel real sturdy metal push off your claws.
That's all right.
It's gonna go down to Cyrus.
It's gonna go down. Hey.
I move 30
fucking
feet
hope so.
towards the target,
I'm a
and
mid
go ahead
space.
and,
You're a muscle mage.
I say some cryptid word.
Guys, come back. You cast a what now?
Dead.
Cold dead.
Told dead.
And since it's already damaged, it'll be taking 8 damage.
Oh, actually,
Eh.
that's it. I still made it. Sweet. All right. He is surprised. Zen, it's your turn.
All right. So, how far away is it from me right now?
80
80
feet.
feet.
I will dash in. So that puts it at 20.
Gotcha. You don't have Blood Hunter Lycan doesn't give you any speed bonuses?
Nope.
Okay.
My speed is 35, so since I'm a wood elf.
So you're 10 feet away then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's going to bring it back up to Raphael the Marvelous.
Raphael.
Raphael.
The marvelous. It's me, the marvelous.
Yeah.
We gotta keep this guy from getting away. Oh, but I'm
in mind, buddy.
Fairy Fire is concentration, so I can't cast a different concentration spell.
I mean, you could drop the fairy fire.
No. We all need Fairy Fire. You know what? I'm just going to whip out the old hand crossbow and
It's just mockery, man.
yeah, that would.
That
Give him-
means he has disadvantage to hit me. I would greatly appreciate that.
I mean, would it work on this thing, though?
Yeah, it still would work.
Okay.
It's just psychic damage.
And
Mhm.
it gives him disadvantage.
Yeah.
Provided he does not make the wisdom save.
You look like you were constructed by a weirdo in an attic somewhere.
That cuts deep, man. How did you know?
That cuts to deep.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's good.
It makes it. Hardcore makes it.
Well, how
Why
does
did
he
you
have
roll 2 of
advantage
them,
on
though? Yeah, I'm curious, too.
Magical resistance.
that? Ooh.
Lame.
Does my character perceive this?
Yeah, you can see that it almost has no effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think this
You can
thing has
feel
the
the-
personality to be insulted.
Oh,
Is this miss me with that shit?
like in your mind, you can see your words floating off to it like a cartoon, and it just like shattering like glass.
Okay.
Evo, it's your turn, bud. It is still prone.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I would have noticed the fact that it also that it didn't do shit to him from that. Fuck. That sucks. That sucks. Because I am hardcore in this shit. And I'm a mage. So I guess we're gonna stick with the old trusty.
That'll hit.
God damn it, 5 points. It has a fucking advantage against magic, so that means I'm not even gonna fucking try using that shit.
Cyrus.
I run 30 feet closer, so I'm 20 feet away now.
Okay.
I point my short sword towards the machination, and I yell, "Immolates!" And does that get? It's gonna hit anyways. So.
He's like, I
A
don't
magic
give a shit, it's gonna hit.
magical resistance is just if it has to make a save.
Well, I just meant with fairy fire, doesn't it give advantage on attacks? Like I was trying to read
Yes.
over. Okay.
It would, but you're doing a ranged attack against something that's prone, so it just even out.
There.
It evens out.
There, yeah. Okay.
But it hits.
3 points fire damage. Damn, man, that sucks.
You guys are not doing like any kind of damage.
Hey, fuck you.
Shut up, Rain. Why don't you do some damage?
I've done
You-
15 points of damage
I've
to this
still
bitch
done
already.
more damage than any of you.
Let's see, 1 second.
Oh yeah. Yes. Pew pew. And finger guns.
I will certainly use pew pew at some point in time.
Or hot is it?
Yeah. Carrot potato, hot potato. Catch.
Who's
I
next?
mean, you, Hotman.
Who's next?
All right, that's gonna bring it to the nimble rat himself.
Fucking number right.
It kinda-
16 is my AC.
It does almost looks like a weird mix between breakdancing and martial art. Little spin around on the upper part of its back, lands on its feet, and ooh, but let's see how he's fucking you. Oh my god. It's gonna make his attacks. Fucking shit.
Is he though?
He is.
Are you sure about that?
All I'm saying, he's gonna attempt his attacks.
Okay, I'm not looking at the rest of it, but that 17, I'm gonna go ahead and reaction shield.
All right, does let's see what is it bring your AC up to?
21.
Still gonna hit.
That's horseshit.
Gonna take 8 damage, bud.
I ain't happy. Lame.
And
At least only one of them's gonna hit.
all right, and that's gonna bring it to Zen. This thing is up. You're seeing it. Full stature. It's almost like in that pose, but on the but standing up.
Okay. Now in the alleyway we're in, is it full view within the public?
I mean, it's a
Probably
little
not.
alleyway people could look down. It's not necessarily like open view to everybody.
Hmm. 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 Should I do it? Should I go, Wolfman?
I mean, there's already a fucking bear beating the shit out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a loss in it, really.
Okay.
You can just say you're one of the Memoro.
Yeah. I suppose you could do that.
Is that a bonus action? I'm trying to remember, or is that just?
Ooh. It ain't my dude.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, so I'm gonna go ahead and transform. My AC is now 17.
So AC is about 17.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack twice with my claws. One going up for one with an uppercut, and another one across its face, just trying to drag it down, pretty much.
Okay. Just curious, are your claws considered magical?
No.
Okay.
Depends on how you use them. Rawr.
Bastard's an asshole.
That's gonna miss, bud.
The 16's not gonna hit.
Not gonna hit.
Remember, you have an advantage on that.
Oh.
You do. That's right. You do have advantage.
Okay.
So we can call that miss on the first hit if you want to re-roll the on second hit at advantage.
Come on. My dice are not rolling at all.
You got one more roll, bud.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Rip.
Sorry, bud.
Rip. Grandma.
My dice are fucking shitty right now.
That's a breaks, bro. All right. Oh well. It's gonna bring it up to Raphael the Marvelous.
All right. Understanding that my spells won't work the way I hope they would.
Well, you saw that the fireball had hit it. and that it seemed to have an effect on it.
Right. Yeah. My other cantrip is minor illusion. So, how far am I away from it?
You moved up once,
Yeah,
50 feet.
50 feet. My move speed is 30, so that'll put me within 20 feet of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I will run 30 feet forward, and launch a hand crossbow.
You're just throwing your hand crossbow at it?
Yes. No.
You said you're launching your hand crossbow, so.
Yes.
Okay. You see the bolt get stuck in the pauldron and just kind of sit there.
Dang it. This thing is durable, guys. I don't know how we're going to restrain it.
Let's see.
Oh, and as a bonus action, I will give a bardic inspiration to Evo.
Sweet. Sweet.
Evo, that does leave it to you, though.
Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, so I noticed that the firebolt did find purchase, but other magical types not so much. Okay. Well, I guess what I will do, second level spell, magic weapon on my claws.
Okay. Bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
Nice.
And I will smack this bitch.
Go for it. You got advantage.
These are +1, by the way, so it'd be an 18. 18's a hit.
Magic weapon makes it a +1.
Yeah, it gets +1 and makes the attacks magical.
Let's see. 18. It's going to go and bring up its dagger and get right in between your claws and push it off. It's not
Bardic inspiration.
Fucking horseshit. Yeah, I mean, I might as fucking well. Fuck it. What is it, a D6 right now? Or is it a D8 for you right now?
D6.
D6. Fuck!
Ah,
Didn't matter.
not going to do it,
You
but
do
wasted it.
action point.
Right?
I like where your head's at, but sorry, bud.
Man,
Okay, well,
I tried.
that's what I got for right now, Rose.
That is going to leave it to Cyrus.
I rush up onto its final open side, I would guess, because it's against the wall, and then you got Evo and Zen surrounding it, right? So it only has like one escape route right now. I want to go ahead and block off its escape route, essentially. And can I try to do like I don't have shield dash, but like I wanted to do like a shield dash to like maybe knock it off its feet. Would that be like an athletics?
That would be it's push. And it's it's athletics versus an athletics.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have advantage, so normal. Shoot, sorry.
I'm not going to do it, bud.
Tie goes to the defender.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't put any of the bonuses that it gets on there, Josh.
Yeah.
But no, that's not going to do it. You tried pushing into it and it just pushes back off you.
That's fine.
It's going to bring it back to... Actually, it's its turn. Let's see. It's going to go and try to just turn back and do a sweep across you guys real quick. Alright, let's see. So Zen, does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, it goes 1 point over my defense.
Alright. Evo, a What was it? 16 doesn't hit you, right?
Correct.
And Cyrus, a 14 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Gotcha. Bringing it around, it pulls back, tries slicing across the two of them, and brings the dagger down and stabs into you, Zen, before pulling it out and getting back in the defensive
Yeah.
position.
I bring my arm up to like basically like catch it with my arm, so it just stabs into my arm.
Go ahead and you're taking 6 damage.
Okay.
That's bringing it to you, Zen. It just stabbed you.
Okay.
Ass.
One.
Ass.
Ass, 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 ass.
40.
Wrath, ass, yeah.
Alright, so I am applying my Crimson Right to my claws, and since I'm in my form, it only takes one action to apply it to both claws.
Takes an action.
No, it only takes one bonus action to apply it to both claws.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my claws now have lightning.
Need him.
Yeah. Basically, I flexed my claws and it just spark alive with just electricity. Yeah. And I go to attack him with vicious savagery.
God, I fucking hope so.
Trying to pry into
Someone
him.
needs to.
Yeah, trying to pry into him and just tear him to pieces right now.
Use that lightning to short circuit his shit.
Alright?
Do
So-
something.
Make sure you roll at advantage. Yeah. Cool.
Now, fuck. It tries bringing its dagger and rapier up at once.
But as he does that, I pry his arms away and then just go into just one diagonal slash and then one uppercut.
Nice.
I like it. There's almost like a, let's see, it digs into the metal a bit, and as it stumbles back against the wall, it's almost fidgeting like it was like it stuck a fork in a socket. Go and roll me some damage.
So that's a 9 and a 6, plus I get +1 on my damage. And then for the lightning damage, which is going to be as it just fucking gets even more electrocuted, is going to be 2d4s. And let's see here. So that's 6 points of extra damage on top of that electricity damage.
Nice. You see a big chunk of metal has been pulled out of the chest cavity, and you can see almost like clockwork bits inside it, gears turning, metal weights going back and forth. It literally just looks like a clock tower within this person.
Yeah. I toss the chunks I've grabbed in my claws to the side. I was just kind of strike its internals, tear it to pieces. I want to sting in. Yes, I want to sting in shreds.
Raphael's gonna bring it to you, bud.
The old trusty. Yeah, I'll keep firing my hand crossbow.
Give me an attack.
Hopefully it clogs a gear to get it to stop.
I was gonna say, it's shooting the hole. I don't care.
And again to Evo. All right, now use it right this time. He says to the Bardic Inspiration.
You shoot
Rude.
You shoot the bolt at him, and it brings the dagger across after gaining composure and just flicks the bolt away.
This thing is. Who would have thought it would be so nimble?
Oh,
Get
I
out.
see what you did there.
Evo, it's your turn, bud.
Is it my fucking turn?
I just kind of scoff back
fucking
at the bard. I'm just like, you lost your pun privileges.
Bards always have pun privileges. It's in our
19.
one of our immunities.
That's gonna hit.
Come the fuck on. So that'll be 5. Come the fuck on.
You go and you're taking another little chunk this time out of the jaw lining of it.
Little bitch.
The jawline after taking the metal off almost looks like the Terminator's jaw.
Good. I ripped that bitch off. Now he's gonna find me in time and kill me later.
Yeah.
Brings it to you, Cyrus.
We must
Okay.
hunt down Evo.
Right. Have you seen this polar bear?
Evo, I'm coming for you, Evo.
I thrust my short sword towards its internals.
Oh, you thrust your sword towards its internals, you sick bastard.
Oh, actually, then I get one more.
You
Yeah.
sick bastard.
See if you can crit. Oh, man.
18 and 18.
I mean, it's going to hit still.
Fuck, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, I would like us to do more than fucking 2 and 3 points of damage. It'd be fucking super great.
You slice across, and it just skids right across his rapier. Nicking a part of the helmet, but almost doing nothing.
Okay.
It's going to bring it to the nimble right. God damn, is he pissed over a fucking Zen. For just,
I like look at him. It's like, what you gonna do about it?
Little man.
it's almost like a video game. It turns to you and does about 3 spins over, slashing its weapons at you. The first
Dude,
two
it
you're
wants you
block
dead, bruh.
What is it?
It wants him dead, bruh.
The first 2 you're able to block with your claws. The last one is the dagger again, and it stabs right into your stomach, not getting far in. Gun take.
I pull him closer in. I was like, you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Little bitch.
Are you saying you're pulling him closer? On
Yeah,
your
I-
fucking dagger?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you have to try harder than that.
Oh, I'm rolling the damage on that motherfucker just because you said that.
Ooh. Rude.
Six damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, hit the static. But it is your turn, Zen. You see the endoskeleton, jaw exposed, clockwork internals. About the only part of this thing that hasn't taken damage are the arms and the legs.
I'm gonna basically focus on the other parts that haven't been damaged too. I'm just wanting to just disassemble this fucking thing.
Well, Nimrods don't really have parts. But if I had to say, it'd be the knee.
Both of those are going to hit. Roll me some damage.
So that's an 8 and a 9, and I'll give you the D4s.
Oh, you give him the D4s.
You giving him the D's.
And
Ones again. Yay, one.
Ew.
Oh my god!
Today.
Dude, I don't know. Fuck you, roll 20.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, roll 20.
So
RNG is shit.
it does its spin attack on you, stabs you with the dagger. You grab it. You dig into its where the stomach would be, pull it closer, and just tear it apart, ripping up directly up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You hold it really close, cheek to cheek, and you say, "Sweet nothings."
You pull it close, give it a kiss, say, "Fredo, I knew it was you." Next time, Montrez kill him.
Listen, this battle's going to some weird fucking places.
God,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jesse thrust his sword inside this man's right.
But you just go and tear it apart directly at the seams. It's ripped in half, but a lot of the internals and where you pulled apart is pretty much just destroyed.
You're tearing up his heart when
He's
he's
tearing
with
up
you.
his stomach. He's being that bad bean burrito from lunch. He's that gas station shrimp.
But when you are apart, he feels it too.
But
I hate you
you,
all.
as the two halves lay on the ground, they're still sparking a little bit before it dissipates. This thing is fucking dead.
I like pull the dagger out of my stomach and just like toss it to the side. Pathetic.
We have destroyed the number right.
I'm taking one of the rapiers.
Taking a rapier.
Yeah.
You pick up a regular rapier.
Cool.
Very decorative. Nice little guard
This
on
little part on him, this little gem or whatever,
it.
on
Mhm.
his wrist.
Yeah, what about
I'm fucking plucking that bitch off. That's getting fucking mended to the front of my fucking spell book.
Does it
The-
have anything on its person
the
worth
gear, the
taking?
rivet in his wrist?
If it's it looks like a gem, like a
It does kind of look like a gem, but
because there's rivets up on his arm and those are bigger. That's why it looked like a.
Let me zoom.
yeah, no, that's definitely something else. That's not a rivet.
Because if you look at his other arm, it doesn't have it.
Let me see. I'm trying to zoom in on it.
Yeah, no, that's a valid point.
If it's a rivet, it would be on both. So I'm gonna say that's not, and I'm just gonna take it.
I'll say it's some type of decorative metal piece on there.
Yeah, I'm just taking that. Fucking put it on my goddamn book. What's happening?
Raphael,
what's
take
this?
his cape.
Zen, what's this? An
Oh.
animal person who likes taking trophies?
No, Raphael already wears a cape, I should imagine.
But that looks like a dope ass cape.
Yeah, what's this? An animal person likes taking trophies? No. No.
It literally a tattered black cloak. You want the tattered black cloak?
Alright,
No.
fuck you. It looked dope in the picture.
It does on that
Yeah, it does look dope.
Well,
thing.
I go ahead and I start like disassembling the head, essentially from the neck. I toss it over to Zen.
You mean the half a face that's left?
Yeah, that too. It's just like we gotta take the rest back to.
Yes, we should return to the Temple of Gond.
I'm proud of you both. You fucking remembered that to a T.
He probably has notes.
As I'm holding the head,
Boys.
I kind of just shake my head and I just like a side to side motion, and I like back in my humanoid form, and I'm like looking at its head. It's like
What is it? The miraculous hands? Is that what it was or some shit?
Let's see. I'm gonna bring you back. Randy, go back to the city map legend. So I gotta mark something on there for him.
Hmm.
Eva, with your investigation, you find a small map tucked in one of the creases of the Nimblewright's armor. It's a map of Waterdeep.
And didn't someone say this thing had the stone?
Had.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to find, but I found
Yeah.
the map instead.
Mm,
Is it possibly that's where you hid it? I
Is
mean,
it possible that Gem I took off his wrist is the stone?
No. Not even close.
if only we could be so lucky.
Let's see.
wow.
Different color. Go with.
Nobody claimed the cloak. I'm gonna claim the cloak.
Ah,
claim
see,
it.
Zen's got the idea.
It wouldn't take too much to fix up.
And I don't care what the fuck you say. It's not a black cloak because it's got two different colors.
It looked brown to me.
It did look brown.
Yeah, but if
I
you
mean,
look at the picture,
this is a
it's
picture
different
from
colors on
3.5,
each side.
so.
Where are these pushpins at, man? I want to see what this map's telling me about.
Then we should.
Hit up this place for a great time.
Yeah.
Right? There's a number written on the back. 555 VICK.
Whoa.
Anyone? No red versus blue fans. I got you.
Oh yeah, Vic. Yeah.
555
So, what you guys doing down there?
On the map, it just shows an X over here in the northward there. You could assume this is possibly where it was taken.
Or what was taken?
This time.
The stone.
Okay, well, then I will.
Well, with how much you know about the stone, if they've told you much. But you show them an X.
I
that's
feel
on the map.
like Zen would spill the beans. All of the beans.
Probably real fucking easy.
Wait, what?
He would pour the tea. No? No one? Okay.
Why would I spill the beans?
Because you're
'Cause
very
you-
trusting.
You were very trusting to get me into the group.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's me. What's not to trust?
It's me, Mario.
All right. Well, let's get this thing back to the Temple of Gond, and we'll We'll be rid of this
All right.
dreadful machine.
Yeah, fuck it. I know these dudes are pretty chill, except for the one that's not here. I'll inform them what I found on that map.
Oh, map, you say?
I mean,
So you guys
I
gonna
think-
realize? Okay.
that's a good possibility where that stone might be.
Yes, that was my surmise as well.
Okay, we should
So-
gather the rest
Now
of the group.
investigate this after we turn.
Yeah, we
Bring
should
in-
turn in. Yeah, we definitely should turn in the body and then investigate the stone because I don't think that stone's going anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it is actually.
Can't guarantee
It's
that.
been moving the whole time.
I mean, it's that thing. I like point down to the thing I've torn in half. It was that thing that's been moving it, to be honest.
Well,
I
Well-
do think time is of the essence here. We shouldn't.
I
Shouldn't
feel
be.
that as well.
I will go ahead and hold this thing back. You three go ahead and head to the location, and I'll meet up with you as soon as possible.
Are you sure we shouldn't gather the rest of the group?
I mean, I'm not sure where Madden is right now.
Let me ask you this though, Cyrus. Are you faster than me?
No, but I think
Are you stronger than me?
probably not.
I feel like maybe I should do the heavy lifting.
I mean, if you want to, yeah, go right
I'll
ahead.
do that. And you guys catch up. I'll catch up to you guys.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. I will cast Long Strider. That bitch
Oh, damn.
lasts for an hour.
He's Britain.
And I will also
Well, wait, you don't know
Cast.
what to turn it into.
Temple of Gond.
Yeah, true.
He just said.
Yeah,
So that's where I would go.
Well,
So
actually,
yeah, I will Long Strider and Expeditious Retreat.
Damn.
Bitch moving.
I'm fucking zooming.
I was gonna say,
Wait, can
this fucker's just all jumping.
Yes,
I'm
all
fucking
jumping.
zooming. I'm
I think
moving,
Naruto runs.
what, 200 feet around? Sounds right? 200 feet around.
You are moving about
Is
35
that-
feet per second.
Yeah, man, I got this.
Fuck your 40-yard dash.
I'm in it for the long haul. Just fucking sprint over there with these remains.
Yeah, you're able to. You get up there and a woman exits, seeing that you're carrying this body. Clasps her hands together. Oh my gosh, I am so happy you finally dismantled that abomination.
The Trollskull boys did it. I helped.
Boom.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
did do it.
The TSB plus me.
There we go.
Like it.
We
The
are
Trollskull boys at the bear.
And
and the
Dubber.
bear.
Well, there was 4 of them, and well, I guess you now. So I think we could make some arrangements. There were we'd offered them a little bit of a reward. Let's see how much it was. I just had it fucking open. She hands you 5 individual sacks of gold. They seem pretty hefty.
Yes.
And let's see, offers you 5. She offers you a choice of each of the following things, so you can get 1 for each of them and you. So there's adjustable stilts, a backpack parachute, a barking box, which think almost like a crank air horn or like a siren, but it makes a little bit different sound. Makes like a barking sound, and then a matchless pipe. Has
I
it's
got
like
stilts, barking box.
What is it?
I have stilts and barking box. I'm writing them down.
Stilts, backpack, parachute, not sparking, barking, like a dog.
Yeah, I
barking.
said barking box.
My bad. I thought you said sparking. Then a matchless pipe.
Matchless pipe.
So you
Okay,
just
that's 4 items. You said there were 5.
no. You guys pick 5. Okay, there's 5 of you. Each of you can get 1 of these items. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, but you've only given me 4 items.
There's only 4 items. You can get multiples of the items. Each person's going to get 1 of these items. Like they get a pick of them.
Oh, so I'm still confused. So we get
I
the money.
guess-
We get the money plus one of each of these items.
Yes.
So I got my pack of this random shit plus gold,
Yes.
and then I've got packs of this random shit times 4, and the other 4 bags of gold.
Yes.
Okay, so each one gets this survival pack of random shit and gold. Okay, gotcha.
So okay. Raphael, which one of the 4 did you want?
Oh. Do I get to pick since I'm not there?
I'll have him go and just think what
I'll
would be the best.
skywrite it,
It'll be
man.
you guys picking.
I'll skywrite it. What you want?
God, I don't know.
Well, I already know what I'm going with.
I guess the stilts.
Stilts. Okay. Zen.
Which options were there again?
The adjustable stilts, a barking box, a backpack parachute, and a matchless pipe.
What's the matchless pipe do?
It's probably a pipe that you can smoke without matches.
Yes, it's literally has almost like a built-in lighter within it.
Yes.
Matchless pipe. Somebody actually went for the matchless pipe. I like
Dude,
it.
that's what I was going to go for. Fuck you mean?
Are you Dano, you want the matchless pipe?
But I'll go with the barking box.
Barking box. Dano, you said matchless pipe.
Yes.
And Madden.
Stilts. I feel like he wants stilts. Or a parachute.
What's up?
There are 4 items that you get to choose one of for the turn-in for this reward.
Yeah, there's like barking box, matchless.
There's
pipe.
adjustable stilts, a barking box, a backpack parachute, and a matchless pipe.
Backpack parachute.
Gotcha.
Okay. I was gonna say no one went with the parachute.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel much need for that parachute.
I think the rogue would have better use out of the parachute or stilts.
Like, he's gonna fucking steal shit off like out of a tower and just jump out and parachute.
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
the
Man's gonna find a reason to use his parachute.
Oh yeah.
Even if that means he runs to the end of the fucking dock where jumps in, pulls the parachute, and drowns himself in water and parachute.
That sounds like a drunk Madden thing.
Sure.
No, what
I
he's
can
gonna do,
and just
what
fucking
he's gonna do
dies.
is he's gonna borrow the stilts from Raphael, then take off running, so he actually gets to open the chute before he falls in and drowns.
All right. Raphael, the stilts take a minute to put on, and they can increase your height from anywhere from 2 feet to 5 feet.
Damn.
And fully collapsed, all put away, they are 1 foot long.
It doesn't take anything extra to walk on them.
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And how long can they be?
They're
Up to 5 feet.
Okay.
2 feet to 5 feet. Madden, you took the backpack parachute. The parachute requires at least a 10-foot cube of unoccupied space to deploy. It doesn't open fast enough to slow a fall less than 60 feet. If it has sufficient time and space to deploy properly, the parachute allows the wearer to land without taking fall damage. Once it's been used, it takes 10 minutes to repack. So this is something you could use over and over.
Definitely sounds like a fucking cat burglar would love that.
Let's see, the barking box is a metal cube, 6 inches on the side. Has a crank on top. Using an action to wind the crank activates the box for 8 hours. While activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibration. Oh, so I read this a little wrong. While the box is activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet. As long
it's
as
an alarm.
Yeah, as long as the box and the source of the vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance. A switch on one side of the box sets the device to emit either a small dog's bark or a large dog's bark.
Nice.
And matchless pipe is a
Awesome.
switch made of flint is built into the bowl of this fine wooden smoking pipe. With a few clicks of the switch, the pipe lights itself. That's it.
Yeah.
Literally
that's what I'm
fucking
going with
novelty.
as well.
Fucking
Fuck yeah.
novelty.
Yeah, man, mattress pipe. I definitely take that.
That's
Suave
fucking amazing.
motherfuckers. Very suave.
I mean, I look baller. I'm a fucking polar bear with a mattress pipe.
Yeah.
So you're carrying this big backpack full of items and a few big sacks of gold.
Oh, they're the biggest sacks of gold.
Huge sacks, all 5 of them. Gotta have an odd
Massive
number.
sacks.
Just gotta love having 5 huge sacks hanging off you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I already had one, so what's 5 more?
Someone's got to do it.
But yeah, I will return that stuff. I see we're getting close to time.
Yeah.
And we'll meet up at that X, I guess, at the start of next session.
Yep. When you
Well,
guys
we
meet up
probably
and
get-
everything. What is it?
Get fucking mad at shit squared away before we jump back into that spot.
Yeah. What I'll end up doing, you'll probably end up meeting Madden on the way up to that spot, since he isn't supposed to meet with that chick until tomorrow, technically.
Oh, that's fair. I might see him fucking off over there.
So when you get there, we'll disperse the money and everything. I'll tell you what it is then, and we'll pick back up next week.
You could tell us now.
Okay. Each sack of gold is 500 gold.
Fuck yes.
Yay!
So
I'm glad I asked.
essentially 2,500 gold right there for Evo to just run off with.
Dude, I'm fast as fuck, though. No one's gonna mug me for this shit. And I'm a
Right.
polar bear. No one's gonna mug a polar bear that's moving that fast. No one.
No,
And if they
it's a
do-
fucking polar bear, they're just gonna see a white streak.
Right. And if they do, I'm already dead, because they're a baller.
Wait, we're done. We're finishing at 9 tonight?
That's the normal Thursday time, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have work at 10.
Okay.
When does that stuff all
sort itself?
end? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Is that gonna be a static thing?
Yeah, working this time for Thursday is the static.
Okay, and is your Sunday gonna be fixed?
On Sunday after this week, Sundays will be fixed.
Sweet. Okay, good.
Finally got 2 new people. They're getting trained. They should be done in about 2-3 weeks, but it's returning to normal. Fucking
Good.
finally.
Nope.
Good.
So
All right.
other than that, it'll be 1 Sunday a month I have to work.
Okay, that's doable.
Yeah.
All right, bye guys. Thanks for coming and joining us for some
Bye.
shenanigans in Waterdeep.
Appreciated.
Later.
Have a good one, guys.
The Trollskull boys and the bear.
The
bear.
bear.